Stream has been fucking muted this entire fucking time.
Big rip.
Big rip. Well, if somebody was there, to be like, hey, your stream's still muted, bud. I've been sitting here talking this whole time.
Yeah, that would be nice.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Clown back again with the podcast. Pause my game to be here. The only podcast where we pause our game to come here chat with you guys. So I'm sorry I haven't been here last 2 weekends. My son's been having a little bit of issues on Sunday, so I haven't been able to jump on and do it. I apologize to my dear friends who have been holding it down. Apparently, Hammer and Ghost have been doing Blackjack and Hookers podcast without the podcast part. So I guess it's been pretty fun.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
accurate.
So,
you see, all the podcast guys, we're actually friends. We're not at each other's throats.
Right. Well, dude, me and you are actually friends, but you just want to be at my throat. So then I just dish it back.
No, there's a difference. You're not as sensitive as a ghost. All right, Ghost is a sensitive soul.
And you're not?
No.
I heard that slight hesitation, and you knew I had a small point to that.
You have no proof.
Yeah, I know. I can hear it in your voice. I love you. No, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun, though.
I'm dead.
Sorry. But anyways, so there's a lot of stuff coming up. Renegades is right around the corner, December 2nd, so we're just a couple weeks out. There's been a lot of wind getting taken out of the sails, so to speak. And yeah, we're going to talk about some of the stuff coming up, some of the tuning, patch notes, stuff like that. Me and Dash had recorded it live, but then I read the patch notes afterwards, and it like really just I was like, I felt super bad. Redo it in a way that works. So I'm gonna have to sit down. I gotta do my bullet points, and I gotta get this done. So it's gonna be major grind time this week. I'm gonna be making some stuff happen. I'm probably not gonna be streaming Destiny the entire week just because like I don't know right now. I just don't know.
Well, if you're not streaming Destiny, then you can finally get the Nuzlocke last 2 episodes out.
I thank you for reminding me. I do need to get that done, and that has been on pretty much the forefront of my mind. I'm not going to start the next Nuzlocke thing until after I get those 2 episodes up. I made that.
Yeah, it's just running gag, so I figured I might as well.
No. You're right. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. All right, so some of the stuff that's coming up. So they did Dev Insights, Renegades, weapon tuning. Some of the things that are coming. Should I try to get this up on the screen? I probably can. Probably should. Let's do that because I like to share the wealth with everybody. Let's see. Can we do? Is this a screen capture? I don't know if I'd like it like that. Let's do the live scene screen capture and see if that looks. I think I like that a little bit better. So it'd be. Get rid of this one. That one. All right, I like this one better. This is much better. So, let me get the YouTube chat back up where I can see it. Perfect. There we go. All right, so Dev Insights, Renegades, weapon tuning, global updates, HUD buff priority update. Most of the character HUD buffs, the buffs that appear against the left side of the screen, have received a priority iteration. It is now much less likely that is it me or does this sentence sound stupid?
Wait on me.
It is now much less likely. Does that sounds redundant, right? Much less. Shouldn't it be just less likely?
That's how I would say it.
Yeah, no, I was making sure, like, this sounds retarded, right? I'm just like, it's now much less likely. You could have went more. So, anyways, I'm getting hung up by a fucking dumb sentence. Much less likely. It is now much less likely that a player with lots of buffs will have an important buff hidden by a less important one. Get to the back of the line, Void Breach cooldown. Okay, so yet again, here's something that's going to be getting that they're tending to that I don't think is a priority. Granted, yes, I would like to see my buffs, but at the end of the day, it's not super needed, because if you go and sit there and practice in the shooting range, you can figure out what buffs are active and when they're active, even when you can't see them on the screen. I know because I've been doing it. So, artifacts new gear bonus. So this is what kind of like really put in perspective that it's really gonna suck when Renegades drops. Okay, so you've been hearing me preach about how like the enemies are very difficult right now, right?
Yeah.
And I'm probably gonna make a like TikTok. If you're watching this, YouTube Shorts, you're watching this right now. This is gonna be nutty. So you might want to pay attention. Okay. So artifacts, new gear bonus. The new gear bonus is no longer scales with gear tier. Bonus weapon damage for new gear weapons is now 5%. Bonus incoming damage reduction for equipping new gear armor goes up to 10%. 2% per equipped piece. Okay. So the reason why this is a problem is that right now our damage goes up to 10% and our resistances was 15%. I don't know if the bug still works where if you use the if you wear like Bushido armor and then if you get the ornament for Bushido and wear that too, it stacks it, making it 30. I don't know if that's still relevant. But either way, they're reducing our resistances when they've already increased the enemies to such a point where most of this content is just not fun. Ultimate and Grandmaster have just been annoying the hell out of me. And that's just been so infuriating because even with me and Dash running the best of our abilities, we can't complete this stuff. So if you enjoyed, make sure to come through to the live stream on the podcast, pause my game, or stream on YouTube and Twitch, down with the clown. So, yeah, so this is kind of dumb. This is redundant and it is fucking irritating. What are your thoughts on that, Hammer?
Fuck, I don't know. At this point, I always feel like I'm underleveled, underpowered every time I do anything with you guys. So
no, so here's a good example. Like if you were to like, and we can go and do this afterwards too. I'll go in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because what was it? That event that we ran, what was it? The Haunted Altars? That was easy content. And besides Haunted Altars, if me and Dash ran to do anything else, we couldn't complete it. That was easy content because of how many people we had. And the difficulty of the enemies for the most part was pretty easy to deal with for the Hive. But once the Dread came out, it was another story. And it wasn't until like the second week that I got that one match where I had like 413 kills. But that was with the Tether Hunter and just going absolutely bonkers. And that was only one game. But like going into anything that's Fireteam Ops, Pinnacle Ops, it is a problem for me right now. And this is another thing. This is another thing I got to bring up. So pre Ashen Iron, I was running Pinnacle Ops solo on Grandmaster. I can't two-man Grandmasters and beat them. Granted, me and Dash have completed a couple. We've completed a couple Grandmasters, but not regularly. Me and Dash can spend 3 hours and complete something one time and fail at 8. It is, and so that's kind of the problem that I'm running too. It's not that the game's not fun in that regard. Like gameplay's still fun. I love doing the builds. I love the guns. The gunplay feels amazing. The thing that's not fun is wasting 3 hours of my time and not showing anything for it. That's the biggest thing. So, and then another thing they're changing the stasis freeze. We've updated how frozen targets take increased or decreased damage from weapons based on their ammo type and fixed a handful of outliers that were doing less damage than intended. Increased Ariana's Vow, Leviathan's Breath, bonus damage frozen targets from 5% to 10%, matching other special and heavy weapons. Fixed an issue where Forerunner, micro missile pulse rifles, and the new Malpais did not deal any increased damage to frozen targets. Fighting Lion, Alathanaeum, the primary ammo weapons will still get their 10% damage bonus to frozen targets. Like, yet again, this not a big concern. Okay. Leading into my next point. So when we jumped into Ashen Iron, we started noticing a problem. Here's the problem that we ran into. Before Ashen Iron, part of the reason we could get stuff done is because we also had enough time. Like we could run the Whisper, we'd have 25 minutes to run the entire mission, I'd have time left over to complete the activity. In the one that me and Ghost were running last night, that both me and Dash have ran, the Proving Grounds, Hammer.
Yeah, me and Ghost ran that today.
Yes. So we can stack up and get like 17 extra lives. But once we get to the final boss room, we have 2 minutes left. Okay. Now, when Ashen Iron dropped, we didn't know if this was a bug that was created because of Ashen Iron, or we just don't know if it was a problem beforehand, but we didn't know because the timers never ran out. But in Grandmaster difficulty, what happens is when your timer runs out, it takes away all your extra lives. Okay. So this was a problem when we first started Ashen Iron. When they dropped the update to set the difficulties of Expert, Master, Grandmaster, and Ultimate, they put in a patch to make it to where when you ran out of time, it did not take your lives away. That was something that was put in to counteract that. Okay, that's fine. Not even 2 weeks later, it is now gone again, and that's what's now making it almost impossible to be able to complete this. Me and Dash have had to both like hard carry solo the final boss for Proving Grounds. Dash has done it twice. I did it once.
I think it must be that we're not doing as nearly as high tier content as you, because I don't recognize a timer at all.
There is a timer. The timer's actually even less, but you can get through the enemies much faster. So me and Dash did a lot of specific testing once Ashen Iron dropped, dude. Everything's been kind of centered around this timer mechanic, and this is what it kind of sucks. And so, like I said, I'll go into that, and you'll kind of see it. Because the timer is a thing even in the lower activity, but for the most part, you can blow through it so fast it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? While those higher ends, because it takes you longer to do specific fights, they can really start to drag you down. All right. Oh, combat flare socket. Updated combat flare to be reordered under weapon cosmetics, returning the shader to its left side. Sorry for breaking muscle memory. Jesus Christ, this is fucking useless to me. Compared to how things are in the game, this is irrelevant. Disorient, they're taking a stab at Disorient, reworking the whole way it works. Shield Disorient, Flash Counter, Bewildering Burst, Photon Inhibition. The whole Disorient system's getting reworked. That's fine. They can rework it. I'm okay with that. That's at least seems like something that could be good enough and well enough in the system. There's only 2 items that are not getting the treatment of the disorient change, and that's Helm of Saint 14 and the Touch of Malice exotic scout rifle, which is good because now I really want to do a Helm of Saint 14 build, and you know what? I might just make that tonight. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna go ultra defensive. I might be able to pull that off. Maybe I'll have to look at the gear. I don't know if I have the gear for it because, like I said, I grinded all that stuff and then I didn't get like the Bushido pieces I needed for Titan. And since Ashen Iron dropped, I can't go farm none of that shit. It's redundant. PvE.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, ironically enough, I've been getting a lot of Bushido gear today.
Well, because you've been running Pinnacle Ops, right?
No, I've just been running the coil.
You've been getting. Well, yeah. That makes sense. If you run the coil through the event, the coil is a mission that's a part of Pinnacle. So because it's Pinnacle, it will drop Bushido. Me and Dash tried the coil. That didn't go. Yeah, that was not fun. That was not fucking fun.
Yeah.
Have you been able to complete your runs of the coil?
We completed 1 run today, fully through. And then the other 2 runs we like died in last right before the end, I guess.
Yeah, we never even got close to the fucking end.
Yeah, Ghost will complain about completing it though, because the guy who we were with, the one that we completed, was a Banner Titan who was, I guess, cheating, a glitch in the game. He was just spamming these aerial projectiles floating in the air. And it's kind of wrecking everything, and he was complaining about winning, and I was like, I don't know what you're complaining about. He's not like you act like he's killing us.
That's an exploit, and theoretically, technically, it is considered cheating, but it's an exploit. He's exploiting it. It's the infinite melee glitch, so it's whatever. If somebody like
I mean, it's not cheating if it's not taken out of the game. That's my argument with that.
take,
With glitches.
well, theoretically, an exploit can be considered an exploit is a glitch in the game, and if you use it to get an advantage or help other people get an advantage as well, then it is technically considered cheating because it's using a system that is not. It's kind of at a discretion thing. It'd be kind of unwise to do that, but no, he's probably not going to get banned. Can I finish my statement? You're most likely not getting actively banned. There are far worse cheaters and much more malicious intent than that. That's kind of the problem that I had with Borderlands 4, and the reason why I'm not on Borderlands 4 right now, and the big hype when it dropped, was because they changed the EULA agreement, which is the end user license agreement, and they made it, they stated that if you had been done any type of glitches or hacks, including and so that it would include even like weapon duping or like technically one-shotting a boss could fall under that category because I did that before too. That could get me banned from all the games, period. So I was like, I don't know if I necessarily want to touch that right now. I was like, I don't know why they put that in there, and that makes me it is super sus. Because we duplicated weapons, and I one-shot bosses, but it's not like I busted the game. It was a complex root sniper came out, and that weapon had way too much splash damage. And because I was on the Siren with a splash damage build, I fired it. Not only did I one-shot the boss, I one-shot myself at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't know you can even duplicate guns in that game.
Yeah, it's super easy, and that's
I won't play that game solo pretty much.
Mm-hmm. There's other stuff like that can be like done in Destiny that are kind of like similar along those lines, and so technically, by definition, it is considered cheating because it's not something that's supposed to be done in game, but it can be, and because you know about it and you're still doing it, you know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. So they're fixing the amp. Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
No, go ahead.
It doesn't matter at the end of the day.
No, go ahead. I want to hear it.
I just think it's stupid that you can sit there and like, oh, these people who are got randomly joined by this person who's doing this thing that we won't fix, but we're gonna punish people for doing. There's a chance we'd punish them for playing with a random that's doing something that we won't fix.
So now, Gearbox is more likely to do that. Destiny, no, I don't see them doing that.
Destiny can't really afford to do that either.
Yeah, they really can't. But and so like it's a little bit different. Like somebody randomly joins because you actively match made for an activity, compared to if you you sought out a raid team for the raid, because raids don't have matchmaking, so you have to physically get in there and do the things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One's a lot more proactive than the other, so to speak. So.
Got through the goal.
Yeah, no, hey, dude, congrats on the get through. Ammo system in PvE, we wanted to focus on three main things: giving support and objective players more ways to earn ammo. So we're gonna fix the way kind of ammo works and like how you can earn it through assists and stuff like that. Whatever. Weapon archetypes, sidearms, they're getting buffs to be better for mouse and keyboard. Some machine guns are getting touched again, pulse rifles, bows, fusion rifles, shotguns, slug shot. A lot of this is like PvE focused because like the increments are really interesting. Rapid fire slugs are getting 8.3% to 11% increase for PvE. Okay. Snipers are getting, it's a PvP buff. Reduced flinch received from players by 40%. Like a lot of this stuff is just like whatever. Exotics, Ace of Spades is. What was that?
I said I appreciate the reduce of flinch because the other night with Ghost, I was just sitting there getting flinched. I couldn't do nothing to anyone.
Well, it's a reduced flinch while aiming down sights with a sniper.
Oh, okay, never mind. I take back. Fuck you, Destiny.
Yeah. So exotics are getting some exotics are getting touched. Ace of Spades is catching some PvE buffs. Memento Mori will be going from 18% to 30% in damage. Ace of Spades Firefly increase maximum damage to from 65 to 100. Increase minimum damage from 0 to 20. Area effect size 6 meters to 7.5. Increase damage fall off start from 30% to 50. for the area of effect. It's just, yeah. Hawkmoon's getting a damage increase while you have Paracausal Charge. At 8 stacks, you get 70% damage, but it does not include the final Paracausal shot. So once you fire that final Paracausal shot, it gets its own bonus damage that's different from that 70% damage buff. Osteostriga's getting a small rework because they didn't want to buff it because it can get really out of hand, especially with necrotic grips. So they reduced the cooldown of the poison burst on Osteostriga final blow from 4 seconds to 2 seconds, so you can proc it more often. Suros Regime is
like a non warlock fucking weapon then, because
Osteostriga.
Yeah, without necrotic grips, is it really worth running any other class with it?
Yeah, it's still really
I've never
good.
seen a run it. I've never seen a.
I've
never seen a warlock run it.
I ran it. I just don't run it super often. So the reason why like necrotic grips is really good with it is just because necrotic grips has a unique interaction with any weapon of sorrow. Weapons of sorrow is 4 specific weapons: Osteostriga, Thorn, Necrochasm, and Touch of Malice. So if you can run Thorn with necrotic grips, and you can do like kind of like the same thing. The best one to use though, actually over the Osteostriga, is the Necrochasm, because it can proc all the Necrochasm stuff with it as well. So
the one I don't have, kind of.
Yeah. So Osteostriga is easier for everybody to get. Necrochasm is a little bit harder, but Necrochasm is better to run. So
gotcha.
Suros Regime is catching a buff. So you can swap between its 2 firing modes by doing an alt reload now. So you can hold the X button and swap between the receivers. So grants bonus special ammo progress with spun up, which is the faster firing mode. And then heavy ammo on the dual speed receiver kills with while ADS, which it starts firing a lot slower. So there's a little bit of play with Suros Regime. It's kind of like a workhorse weapon, good damage, good killing, and it heals you. So I could see. What was that?
I can never get that weapon to work for me.
Suros Regime has always just been kind of like a PvP weapon. Like you could use it in PvE, just that it wasn't super much benefit because like in most PvE content, else setup, like healing's not as big of a factor as doing damage is, because doing damage negates you needing health if you can kill fast enough. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you can't kill fast enough, then Suros Regime falls behind as well, because if you're only getting the heals on kills, and if you're not killing, you're not healing, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Revision 0 is getting a touch. Touch of Malice is getting its own thing. Touch of Malice can be a strong weapon, but the healing part of the intrinsic perk, which is supposed to help offset the self-damage, was too niche and hard to activate. We made the healing more effective and easier to trigger in PvE. You will also heal every time you special reload to activate the Charged with Blight perk. Collective Obligation's getting a buff. Symmetry's getting a buff. Hey, you know what needed a buff so you know what's getting a buff that didn't need a buff? You remember the Still Hunt, the exotic golden gun sniper?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never used that.
Yeah. Buffed Still Hunt's golden gun damage while using Celestial Nighthawk by 40%. It never got nerfed in the first place. Why are we buffing it?
We gotta make it more powerful. No one's using it.
So more people would use it.
True. Is that Ghost?
No.
Who is that?
It's your imagination.
Is your fucking
buddy?
Your voice sounded weird. I guess you was gargling too much. Anyways, I ended up not.
See how my voice sounded weird?
It's your voice sounded different compared to last night. Like you got like a sore throat or something.
No.
Okay.
He got a sore throat last night. I promise you.
Oh, I believe it.
He wore those little jeans for me. That was ugly. That's pretty good, right?
Ghost is going to murder you.
Please.
But
I got a tier 5. Sorry.
So here's a problem with Still Hunt, is that if you're gonna run Still Hunt, you don't you could run it on a Celestial Nighthawk golden gun prismatic hunter, but it's a lot of fucking setup compared to whereas if you just ran just a straight pure solar hunter. And right now, pure mono type builds are really lacking. I've been noticing that pretty tough. Like I everybody I besides like Hammer, but even then I think like I feel like mono builds are just really in a bad spot right now. Like Ghost, when was the last time you ran something that wasn't prismatic?
All the time. I run my solar build with Sunbracers.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, I'm just asking. I'm just wanting to know.
I haven't set up a prismatic build for me.
Honestly, I like how simplistic the both of the subclasses are, either prismatic or mono. It's just actually really easy to build into anything that you want to.
Yeah, that's funny. It must be really
Nah.
easy when you only play a warlock.
Who said that?
Go fuck yourself, all right?
Hey, I've been doing builds. I've been trying to do builds on both the hunter, the warlock.
The hunter, and the titan, and that's it. That's all you've done builds for. You
No.
haven't done builds for warlock. Not
No.
a goddamn one.
That's a fucking lie. Because I did a warlock build, and that build was still ass. And it's not ass because the build's ass. It's ass because the fucking content is dumb. Tell me the content's not dumb right now.
Also,
After those runs last night.
in his
Content's
defense,
been dumb, bro.
And so
in his defense, it's really hard to play one of those goobers.
You mean the Squirtle?
Yeah, the fucking squirrel. The group.
Dude, Ghost, were you here when we broke that down? What the hunter, the titan, and the warlock are?
I was the one that suggested it.
He
Was it you? Okay, I can't
Yes.
remember. Dash said, "Facts be done." Thank you for being here, Dash. God, yeah, that shit's hilarious. I couldn't remember. It's been a minute since we've done the podcast, so I apologize. So Witherhoard's getting a small buff. So you can, its auto loading time is going down from 3.5 to 2 seconds. Duality's getting a reduced hip fire spread. Who really gives a shit? When besides PvP, when's the last time you seen somebody run a duality? Exactly my point. The chaperone is getting changed so it can be used in PvE.
Even though still nobody's going to use it in PvE.
No, there's only one person that ever used the chaperone in PvE, and he doesn't even play PvE in Destiny anymore. And that was TH3 Jez. That's all he ever ran was a chaperone. Ruinous Effigy is catching a kind of a cool buff. That one's got me kind of excited. So Ruinous Effigy, blah, blah, blah. Catalyst now grants 30%, 15 in PvP, damage buff to the Trace Rifle when killing anything with the Transmutation Orb or damaging a mini boss, champion with a Transmutation Orb. So when you get kills with it, it creates Transmutation Orbs. You take that Transmutation Orb. So I can kill stuff. You guys can pick up the orbs, and if you go kill something or damage a boss with it, I do increase damage. So there could be a play for Ruinous FUG coming up here, and I would kind of like to see how that works out. That could be interesting. I wonder if the orbs could proc destabilizing rounds. We will definitely have to check.
They're going to give Tessellation a buff as well.
Yeah, that dude, still don't care about that thing. I got it, hadn't even ran it once.
What's good?
Tessellation. It was the grenade launcher that you got if you pre-ordered. Hold on.
It's a fusion rifle.
It's a fusion rifle that you got if you pre-ordered Edge of Fate. And you can change its element. It's the only one that goes in the secondary slot that you can change its element to anything else, because it basically has osmosis. It consumes your grenade and you can make it whatever, and then it does a bunch of damages. I haven't really played with it. Have you played with it?
And no, it wasn't for the Edge of Fate. It was for the Final Shape.
So I thought I said Final Shape. I apologize. My bad. Hang on. All right. So Tessellation, Deathbringer, Black Talon, Deterministic Chaos.
Oh my god, my Shayla!
What the was that? Hello?
What was what?
It was what?
The thing that came over the headset. Somebody said, "Oh my god, my Shayla." What?
My Shayla. I have no idea.
None of you guys heard that.
No.
You guys didn't hear that.
I
No.
did not.
It literally came from your guys' fucking mind. Oh,
You sure it wasn't somebody like doing the blurbs?
yeah. Another blurb just popped up. This fucking Dash. It didn't notify me that there was a blurb being played.
Blame us for Dash.
That's
rude.
why.
I
That's
know.
that's why I didn't know. Usually it
We're just
notifies
over
me in
here
the chat.
catching strays, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it all makes sense now. I apologize. That's my bad. I didn't know. Normally it notifies me in the chat. Dash is over here being a piece of work. Anyways, Deathbringer's catching a buff. Black Talon's catching a buff. Deterministic Chaos is finally catching a buff. I think it's a little, way too little, way too late. So they're trying to make it like good, like Thunderlord, but even this, I don't know. So releasing the trigger after a Vexadecimal projectile pulls 12 rounds of the magazine from reserves. So do with that what you will. Worldline Zero's catching a buff. Wolfsbane, perks, rangefinder. They're adding 10 range to rangefinder. Rampage is getting an increase on the timing. Box breathing's catching a small buff, but a nerf on scout rifles. Shot swap, who cares? Sleight of hand's a new one. Bray Legacy, that's a origin trait. Same with Weistinger. And then Bewildering Burst, which is a new trait that just popped up, is getting changed. And that's it for like the weapon tuning that they're kind of planning for Renegades. I get where they're going, but yet again, like a lot of this stuff is not like a super huge priority. Like the buff priority, like for the HUD buff. This artifact bonus, granted, with how hard the content is right now, I don't see this being good in any case unless they fix the difficulty threshold. Because, like I said, but pre Ashen Iron, I was able to solo Grandmasters at a -40 delta. Now the Grandmaster's delta is set to 25, and me and Dash struggled to 2-man it. So, yeah, that's not very good. They released a couple other patch notes. I don't think there's anything. They got This Week in Destiny content calendar. Yeah, they announced the raid race. Vanguard alerts which are coming. And hang on. So, Ghost, you were talking about this. They're bringing back GMs, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Grandmaster Vanguard Alert. There are more difficult activities where you and your fire team can test your mettle, your newly acquired rewards, and power level. Rotating weekly Grandmaster Vanguard Alerts should take slightly longer and offer greater rewards for your time and effort, as they are harder than usual Grandmaster difficulty you found elsewhere in the portal. Think of them as Grandmaster Nightfalls of old. I don't want to run the Grandmaster content now, and you're telling me this shit's harder?
Now the timer's only 3 seconds. You gotta complete
You
that.
complete it in 3 seconds, and you can get some fucking loot. Very cool.
I hate
Now,
to
question.
change the
question.
topic, but I do have one question about weapons.
What?
Have they released the perk list for the lightsaber?
No.
Okay, I really hope it has like a ability called I Have the High Ground, where you get a 200% melee buff if you're above your enemy.
So the High Ground is a perk that's already in the game. If they put it on it, it's sheer comedy.
I was a little disappointed. I was scared right there. I thought you didn't understand my reference. So
No. I got that. That was a
Okay.
Revenge of the Sith
Don't panic
reference.
there for a second.
Don't panic. So, High Ground is a buff that is already in game. The lightsaber is called the Praxic Blade, and so far we've had the colors of red, blue, green, yellow, and black confirmed. So we're getting a dark saber. Unfortunately, I do not like the placement of the sword. It is going to be going into the energy slot, and it is a special ammo sword. So, yeah.
Dude, how am I losing against the Solemn Remembrance?
So because that gun is so good, that is literally not forgotten stasis. So, yeah, they're gonna bring Grandmasters back, but my big concern, and they even, they're like, achieve grade B or higher to earn this reward. It's a surprise. If they don't bring back Adepts, nobody's gonna care. Like, what's the point of running something like Grandmasters are already just ridiculous, and I don't even want to fucking run them anyways. They fucking annoy the shit out of me. Same with Ultimate content, and that's just all the basic content. So throwing in another content that is Grandmaster, but it even harder Grandmaster for the same shitty fucking rewards doesn't really motivate me. Does that make sense? Anybody here feeling motivated to earn the same fucking basic bitch rewards?
Not really, no.
Not really.
Okay. So I'm just making sure we're all on the same fucking page here. I wanted to be excited for the dungeon race. I want to do the dungeon race, but also at the same time, I can't get myself grounded for that. Ready to go. Hold on 1 second. My son needs.
One-two punches are so stupid.
All right. I is back. So we included dungeon.
Tier 5.
What's up?
I got
Nice.
tier 5.
Oh, nice. Congrats. Here's another thing that's gonna not really go good. So when Ghost brought up that Grandmasters were gonna be making a return, and I read this update, I remember this part. And I remember specifically saying, I was like, okay, here's the other problem: bringing back Grandmasters and older dungeons and older raids. If they bring back the older raids, what is the one thing that you want out of the raids and dungeons?
The exotics.
Well, besides the exotics.
The
I've
exotics.
only ever done one raid.
Okay, that's really useful information. I'm literally trying to lay this up for you, and you're just like going down the wrong path, Ghost. So you're telling me you want to re-get the same exotic from, let's say, Crota Zen. You already have a Necrocrasm, right? But you still only want to get the exotic out of there?
Well, you don't really get the exotic from the raid. You have to complete the raid multiple times to be able to get it.
Oh my god, I'm going to mute you. Like, are you seriously doing this?
I don't care.
Are you seriously doing this right now?
Yes.
Why? Why are you being a hammer right now?
Because I'm a
I'm not so
fucking
bad when I got
boss.
liquor in me, huh?
Hammer someone drinking in your man. Damn it. All right.
Hey, don't get me fucked up. I got a beer.
All
beer.
right, let me ask the question again. If they bring back the dungeons and raids, besides the exotics, what do you want out of the dungeons and raids?
Honestly, what they haven't introduced back into the content was the difficulty slider. You know how it actually teaches you how to do the raid and stuff,
I swear to
or
God.
the dungeon.
I swear to God. How much more?
Well, I don't know what you want me to fucking say. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Okay, when you run a dungeon and a raid and you get stuff out of it, and you're getting stuff at it that's not exotic, what are you getting? Gear, right?
Well, you want crafted gear coming out of dungeons?
No, oh my.
I mean, he's got a point here.
Oh,
What the fuck do you want me to say? It's either that or I shut the fuck up for the rest of the stream.
Tiered
what do
gear.
I don't know.
Tiered gear. If they bring back Dungeons and Raids, what's the one thing people are gonna want is fucking tiered gear,
That's
right?
gonna be a part of the dungeon anyway. It's literally a part of the new content. They have to make it a tiered gear thing from the dungeon, the new one at least. Any of the old dungeons, I'm not too sure about. Honestly,
I'm not talking about the new dungeon. I'm talking about them bringing back old Dungeons and Raids. That's specifically what I'm talking about. I know the new dungeon's gonna have tiered gear. Oh my god. Okay, so I'll just put
On your side.
that's it. I'm spoon feeding you fucks. Okay, so check this out. So the problem with the old Dungeons and Raids being brought into these Vanguard alerts is that if we're set up to go do these activities and they don't bring in the tiered gear system for them, there is still no reason to run them besides the exotics to get out of there, because exotics don't fall under the tier gear, or they don't fall under it yet. Specifically, mainly the weapons is what I'm talking about, and that's the main exotic that you get out of Dungeons and Raids as a weapon. Exotic armor is a whole nother story. We'll save that for another time. But specifically, the one thing that a lot of people want to get is they want to get that old gear and stuff out of there. And I don't think they're going to be bringing it back. So if they don't bring that stuff back, what's the point of reintroducing this content as content to run? Like, yeah, you'll get a little bit of power out of them, but like, it's the same principle as what they said just a couple months ago. They're going to bring back Grandmaster Nightfalls that are going to be more difficult than the Grandmaster activities now. And if they don't have a depths, like, what's the point of running an extremely harder content for the same gear that we're already earning? It's not a real incentive. That's the point I was trying to get to. So I wasn't trying to be mean to you, Ghost. I love you. I thought it was blatantly obvious. Apparently it wasn't.
it's not.
Oh, the rewards. We're on the rewards tab. We want Vanguard alerts to be a place where you start your week in Destiny 2, so its rewards have been designed to accommodate that. Let's see. Each week, the Vanguard, Arena Ops, and Crucible alerts will offer a multi-stage challenge with rewards, XP granted for each stage completed. The weapons you earn from completing each stage will be Tier 3 or above, based on your account power and among the highest power drops you can earn in Destiny 2. On top of that, they are the primary source for seasonal weapons featuring accelerated assault origin trait, which loads a small amount of ammo to the weapon after dealing sustained damage. Okay. Crucible alerts will offer crucible weapons specifically. Additionally, once each week, you earn the following bonus rewards for completing the first stage of each alert category. Vanguard Alert 50 Chronologues, Arena Ops 50 Bright Dust, Crucible 50 Bright Dust. You repeat the playlist activities and receive the regular rewards based on the score with a random chance of gaining another seasonal weapon with the extra origin trait. Completing Grandmaster Vanguard Alerts with a grade B or higher will reward one pinnacle weapon with the accelerated assault origin trait in both XP. Completing the Desert Perpetual Raid and Renegade's Dungeon weekly challenges grants a seasonal bonus powerful gear reward from either activity. So they said they used the word pinnacle weapon will reward one pinnacle weapon with accelerated assault origin trait. So that means it's still going to be a chase weapon for the new season and not returning adepts. So if you can get all that gear in other content, I don't see the point in running this for a little bit more XP for you. Hey, Ghost, after what we went through last night, would you like to run something harder for 50 Bright Dust?
No. For fucking Bright Dust? What kind of backwards shit is that?
Oh, no, sorry. It'd be 50 Chronologues, not Bright Dust. The Bright Dust is Arena Ops, or Crucible's 50. So Arena Ops and Crucible are 50 Bright Dust. Vanguard Ops is 50 Chronologues.
I like that stuff. I see. I'm like you guys. I'm actually need for that stuff. So I'm like, oh, sweet.
So the Call to Arms updates, they did kind of not really even address any of the issues in the Call to Arms. Salt Mines got it's set to Taken only. It will no longer feature the Dread, which did either of you guys get to play the Salt Mines with the Dread in there?
First time I'm playing.
No.
Okay, so the Dread in there, which is funny, I actually liked it better with the Dread.
Oh yeah, actually I did.
Yeah, I actually liked it better with the Dread, but it was still a little bit harder and a little bit more time consuming because of how many bosses that they put in there. You had 4 subjugators and 1 tormentor. You had your first subjugator, then you would have a second subjugator, then you would fight the tormentor, and then when you went to the final boss, you'd have a much easier subjugator and then a really hard subjugator. So you'd have 5 bosses total for that fight. Here's one of the awesome, cool things about it. They had no champions in it. So this is something I was talking about with Dash. So back before we went into Edge of Fate, besides Grandmasters and like dungeons on Master and like raids, where did you have champions? Like Anti-Barrier, Overload, Unstoppable. Where did we have a lot of champions?
Legendary content for the story mode.
No, I don't think Legendary had champions either.
For sure did.
I don't believe it did.
I could be wrong.
But I'm also talking pre-Edge of Fate. But anyways, I don't remember there being champions in there. But either way, you only had champions in like the most extreme difficult content. Okay, that was content that was specifically set and designed that way. Okay, and a lot of this content, even though it has like Grandmaster difficulty on it, like once you run into Grandmaster, they start throwing champions left and right. No matter what you're doing, whether it's solo ops, fire team ops, pinnacle ops, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how long the content is, you now have champions to deal with. The problem is that they're setting everything to the same difficulty, so the difficulty across the board is the standard for all the content. So by doing that same standard across the board, difficulty has no relevance. And this is what I was kind of leaning into with like power doesn't really mean anything, because like if I jump in right now because I'm 500 power, I can pull you both into ultimate. So the power difference between us means absolutely nothing because you can run the content. And as long as your build's good enough, you can run and you'll be fine for the most part. Like you didn't super struggle last night, Ghost, but there was a couple things that like both me and you did struggle on. You know what I'm saying?
I got something for you guys that'll make you laugh.
Hit me.
So on my hand cannon, by the way, great call, same use constructor. I had my tenacity up to like 24, and I just was happening running to the boss. I was like, oh, I finally got my tenacity up to 24. One little portals pushed me off the ledge and killed me.
Oh, yeah.
I figured you guys would get. Hey guys, part 2, Electric Boogaloo, just happened again.
Nice. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be changed. Remove power multipliers as a scoring factor in PvE and PvP activities. This means that players 500 power can earn similar scores to those at 550 power. So, you see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of this stuff just doesn't fucking mean anything. Change boons to add 0 red or green triangles. Players may now choose any boon without impacting their overall score. Well, that's like the point of boons. Like, why? Like, if the boons don't add anything to my score, why would I run them in the first place? Like, what? Like, why is this change even being implemented? Why even have boons? Am I just a broken record here?
What's boons again?
Boons are modifiers that you can add in game. Right now, they will affect your score and they can increase your score, and they can also make the content more challenging. Part of the problem was before Ash and Iron, you could stack your deltas up because we ran 2 boons, and each boon had 2 modifiers on it, like threaded and caltrops, where like the enemies could like desecrate the ground or throw out threadlings. And you could stack up your enemy difficulty really quickly with boons. But now the boons will no longer add, they'll change boons to add 0 red or 0 green triangles. Players may now choose any boon without impacting their overall score. So they affect the score in no way, shape, or form. So the only thing that the boons do is make the content more difficult. Are you going to run them?
I think technically I'd had to run them for your score.
No, because those are different modifiers, not boons, like famine and
sorry, guardian score. Like because I need to rank up a guardian score. There was like run activities with boons. I didn't know what that meant at the time, but
okay. So there's a couple with boons, but besides that, are you ever going to turn boons on?
That's the only thing I think of though that you would use it for.
Yeah. I was saying, so changed all gear player stakes to add 5 green triangles and call to arms activities, matching all bows. Our goal is to give players opportunity for more variety in selecting modifiers during this competition. Oh wait, no. No, that's a change that just went into effect right now. So during Call to Arms, if you add any boons, they don't affect the overall score. I don't know what. Now that I think about it, I have no idea what that fucking means. Because there's two scores when it comes to it. Like, I don't know. We are looking into increasing revive tokens quantities for the coil activity. While we have not landed on a solution yet, we'll provide an update when available. We're validating for the a fix for the Iron Banner quest statement of strength overriding the Call to Arms event quest. Be sure to claim your daily shipment gear from Devrim in the tower. So
That shit was daily. I missed a few days in.
yeah, you can go collect a chest daily from Devrim, and I'm actually about to head that way right now to go hit the chest.
Yeah. And I'm over here running Constructor like after he told me like, damn, I should have been running this a long time ago.
Yeah, Barrel Constrictor increases it's like shot package, which is old school Destiny 1 perk on shotguns, and it was nasty because after one kill, it would increase or it would tighten your spread. So you could really get. That's why the Matador was called the Mapador, and people still shudder when you say Fellwinter's lie. Right, Ghost?
I don't know.
Or you didn't play a lot during D1, did you?
I wasn't able to.
Well,
And that's mainly because of my fucking ex-wife.
well, I wasn't trying. I wasn't trying to I'm not trying to dredge up shit, man. I'm sorry. Fuck. I was just saying you weren't able to. Sorry.
Yeah, you better be sorry, man.
I fucking am. Horrible friend, horrible person.
Hey, quick question though.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be your mind. Not so much of a dickhead move. Sorry, never mind. Ignore me.
No, hit me with it.
No, Swords of Ghost. No. I can't join you, clown. I'm still sober enough to
Because
not.
because I was in the orbit. Now I am in the tower.
Yeah, I'm still sober enough not to say something that would hurt his feelings.
Okay.
I mean, I just had a long drink. I'm thinking about going to get me a couple shots. And the only alcohol I have is the alcohol my girlfriend bought, which is Midori.
Ooh. Sounds like you're gonna have. Sounds like you're gonna
I'm
have
drinking the alcohol back. I'm drinking the drink that made you. You know, you had that drink. You woke up the next morning. You're like, oh, never gonna drink that again. That's me right now. You got proper 12.
Delicious.
I'm over here like trying not to throw up because I remember all the bad times I've had with this a couple years back. If you know what I'm saying. You weren't here for that, Ghost. But
I was not. Sounds pretty interesting though, sir.
it was a bad relationship. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should do this. Oh yeah.
I'm just doing this Master Conquest because I need to do 2 of them to be able to get past this shit. And of course, I can't use my getaway artist to do my turret build in this shit.
Oh, okay, so sweet. I got a shiny Trakiness. Oh, it's not tier 6. That's booty. I got the sword tier 6.
What?
I got a tier 6 sword, bud. Unless they patch it.
Yeah, no, it's a fluke. You got a tier 5.
Yeah, no. So the tier 6, it's just a tier 5, but it says tier 6 on it, and it had the 6 diamonds on it. Yeah, I just equipped it right now, and when you hover over where it says the tierings up in the top right, it says tier 6.
Gotcha. I'd like to point out though, thanks to Ghost grinding with me, I like put in perspective. my reward pass. I was at like 39 when I started last like 2 weeks ago. Now I'm all the way up
Dude,
to 98. And that's
how
only
do I
20
keep
ago.
getting?
For a few nights a week.
All right, Hammer, I just sent you something. Take a peek at that.
Is it on my phone? I have to go get it if that is the case.
Yes, it is. It is. A negative trackiness. It is not the greatest in the world, but it is not bad. I could
Let me go
deal
get
with
it.
this.
Let
Be
me
better
go,
if.
I'll be back.
All right, no worries. This weapon ornament. The weapon
Dude,
ornament
why?
sucks. Because reasons. No, it's not bad.
So okay, I got my phone. What's going on with this?
Oh, this one's right to headstone. Look at it. It says tier 6 on that sword.
No. I didn't realize if you went over there, it'd tell you like different perks.
Yeah, it tells you like what can come on a tier 6, and the same thing happens with armor. So if you scroll over to armor, it'll give you a breakdown. So tier 1 armor is between 52 and 57 stat points. Tier 2 is 58 to 63 total stat points. Tier 3 is 64 to 69. Tier 4 is 70 to 75. Tier 5s are minimum 75 stats with stat tuning. So that's why tier 5 armor is the best, because it comes with the minimum stats or the maximum amount of stats that you can have. That can go away for now. Shit's not like registering properly.
Big Sag. I just saw the text messages in the group chat.
Oh yeah, about Dash.
Dude, why is this happening?
Because reasons.
I don't
and
get
why
this
not.
game.
What is your malfunction right now? Just wondering.
I hate this fucking unshielded bullshit where they get me all volatile and then I explode.
Oh, that one's actually relatively easy to deal with. Are you trying to do that activity solo?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that one solo. You have to have a team. Because if they make you volatile, the only way to get out of that is for your teammate to defuse you. Which, if you have a teammate, even if you're both volatile, you can defuse each other. Matan, what is up? Welcome to the stream, buddy. So right now, Matan, I'm doing my podcast on YouTube for the Pause My Game channel, and I'm joined by fellow co-host Hammer and Ghost. We do have a couple other people that usually join us, but they have things going on, kids taken care of, and other stuff going on. But welcome for being here. Fire team invite. You want me to come help you? What build do I bring for that?
It's
Oh,
honestly not that hard.
No, do you have any champions for it?
Yeah.
What
It was
champs?
saying overload and unstop, but it's literally barrier and unstop, I think. Barrier and overload.
Where's my? Oh, I have it on my hunter. Okay, I was making sure. Okay, so it's barrier and unstop.
Yeah, or barrier and overload.
Barrier overload. Okay, so this can be barrier, and then I could just run my stasis shotguns for the overload. So then I can run this thing if I want to. Wait, no, that's the wrong. No, it's the wrong one. No, it's this one. There we go. All right, those are the weapons. I don't have them saved, and I gotta resave the helmet. Damn it. Bushido Brawler. We need Bushido Gunner. There you are. And this is gonna be not this mod. It's gonna be mainly Void. Or actually, we can just go Harmonic. Harmonic, and swap this out to a Stasis one. That'll be fine. Make sure everything else is correct. Do. Check my artifact. Barrier, overload, shotgun. All right, that's fine. No, this has to be different in this regard. So that mod I don't need. You can actually go. Actually, wait. No, I don't need that. I can take this one though, and this one. I don't need that one. I need this one. And I need this one. This one. I can take that one. Look at this one.
Oh
and
man, no. Oh no.
All right.
I just saw who's playing in the Thanksgiving game.
Who's playing?
The Cowboys and the Chiefs.
Cowboys always play every Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but if you think about it, the Cowboys versus the Chiefs, it's literally Cowboys versus Indians.
Yeah. Okay. Got an ad mid explanation. All right, no worries. I shall re-explain it. Give me 2 seconds, Matan. So
Yeah,
right
he's used
now,
to doing that with us.
yeah, I got you. So right now, I'm about to go help Ghost out with this activity, because he needs help. Right now we are doing the podcast. So every Sunday about 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we record a podcast with me and the team, most of the guys that I play Destiny with. We talk about a lot of different games, Destiny, other games coming up. Like the new game that me and Dash got to try out, Void Train. Void Train was really cool, which you saw that. We didn't get a chance to talk about it today. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's 7:37, so I could probably run this one activity and then I gotta kind of wrap it up. I've been kind of going on like a broken record about kind of like the state of Destiny. It's
Hammer, you're gonna hate me, but you're gonna have to find a weapon that's featured gear, and also switch out the syntheseps for something that's featured gear.
oh no, don't fuck! I forgot about that avant-garde.
What the fuck is
That's
that?
one of the modifiers.
Yeah, I forgot about
Featured gear?
that.
What featured gear?
So you can only run featured gear, and syntheseps are not featured, so you can't run them. Just like I can't run the exotic cape for my prismatic setup.
So you want to hinder me? That's what I'm hearing. Fucking hater.
It's
Well,
not
Hey,
him.
man,
It's the game.
I have to hinder myself. I have
It's
to
the
hinder
game.
myself. I can't even run my
I know.
turret build, bro.
Oh, the game. Fuck this game. Well, yeah. Okay. So how do I know what's featured gear?
It has
It'll
a
have-
blue icon in the top left corner.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks. I needed that. Fuck me.
Pyrogales. Pyrogales.
I don't have power gills anymore. I shredded them because they didn't have like Paragon or anything on them. Hold on, maybe I didn't. I don't know.
What
Maybe I knew
helmet
better.
was that running? I already forget.
I do not have a new pair. Yeah, I don't see a blue dot on any of my stuff though, by the way.
You can go to collections and find out what is featured gear.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
ACD0 feedback, Ursa Furiosa, Icefall Mantle. You could run your stasis build.
I do have Icefall Mantle.
They ruined Icefall mantles. I'm just saying that.
What's that?
I said they ruined Icefall mantles. Sorry.
I don't know how, but I'll run that.
Well, okay,
so,
because the Titan didn't have any neutral gain exotics like the Hunter's Foe Tracer or the Warlock's Mantle of Battle Harmony, but they had 4 exotics that would give them surges, and Mantle or Icefall Mantles were one of them, and it would give you a stasis boost. It doesn't anymore now, so now Titans are down to 3.
Gotcha. So you mean I have to switch out every armor piece too?
No. Your armor's all good. It's just the Dragon's Breath. Switch out to Microcosm.
Oh, I thought I had to switch out every piece of gear.
No.
Okay, how about
Submersion.
Implement, is that okay?
What's up?
Wicked Implement, is that okay?
Wicked Implement is a featured exotic.
Yeah, so any of the featured exotics is just their list of exotics that are like featured, considering them new. Luckily in Renegades, all exotics will be featured, so the featured list is going away. Oh, and here's another stupid little fact. So when we go into Renegades, technically all our armor, like the Bushido, Disaster Core, all the armor that we've been earning through this was technically supposed to not be featured when we go into Renegades. It will be featured.
Yeah, I bet you all, even though they're going to make all the exotics featured, the Renegades exotics are going to take over, like the Han Solo pistol, the Praxic blade.
I don't know.
I wonder if the Praxic blade is going to be changeable on the elements, or if it's just going to be kinetic.
It goes in the energy slot, so it can't be kinetic. Or no, hang on. No, is it?
It's going to have energy ammo.
No, I know we're getting a new heavy kinetic sniper. I could pull it up. Oh, it's this one. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Where is it? It's not in. Is it not in there? No, it's not in there. That's the weapon tuning preview. I need to see more. They did like a preview of the weapons. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, it is a kinetic weapon. It is a special ammo sword that is kinetic. So you can run a full kinetic weapon setup. Oh, I wonder if that means you can change the element. I'm not 100%. That might actually be a thing. But they showed like a bunch of different colors. Oh god. Somebody defused me. I literally spawned into this.
I need a
Defuse me?
too.
Defuse me. Thank you. Got you.
Fuck. Excuse me. Alright, cool.
Yeah, I got the overload dead.
Alright, help.
Oh, I'm coming. Defusing. Gotcha.
Yeah. Play back the tape. It was like 4 times. I go and hey, some help. Use.
No soup for you.
So why are we running this again, by the way?
Because he needs it to go up in Guardian rank.
Oh, so I'm probably gonna need this too.
Yep.
Actually, I don't know if it's going to be retroactive or not.
Some stuff is, not all of it though. So we might have to rerun it, but luckily they can be redone.
Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those barriers up top. I'm gonna get that barrier on top. God damn it, Ghost, who's still managing to be fucking right in front of me.
Not my fault, you're right there.
No, you walked
Okay.
back into my grenade as I threw it. Barrier on the left. Hammer, help me. I just popped him. Thank you.
Frozen.
Okay, so we still have one more to deal with. We'll deal with him in just a second. Go and transcend it. Stunned him. He's dead. Fucking barrier is eating my face, bro. Somebody. I need defuse.
No. There's no overlord but I actually have things for.
I need defuse.
For defuse.
I am way ahead of you though. I'm in the crowd.
Oh, I thought I just defused you. Oh, I defused hammer.
Yeah.
I need defusal now. Junior, sit down, please. You gotta lift the lock all the way up. All the way.
I'll try getting back to you, but apparently, no, I did. I was not in time.
I need defused.
Yeah, you guys stop playing a little aggressive.
Yeah, that'd be
I'm up.
fucking nice.
Oh.
Coming for me, because, rich, I know.
I got a barrier to deal with.
Got him.
Got plenty of ammo. See, those are caltrops, the ones flying in the air.
And Ghost is just like, alright, guys. Fucking
I'm
keep
out.
hitting me.
He said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
Defuse me. Defuse me. Hammer.
How the fuck did
Oh,
you get-
thank you.
Taking control of that Vex terminal
Oh.
will allow me to grant you further access into
I forgot how my shield. Here's the problem with Stasis Titan. If they're floating in the air, you're basically useless.
I got the side. I got a big boy right on me.
Go, big boy.
Don't know.
MVP Titan boy, let's go.
There. Got our work cut out for
Need
us.
defuse, need defuse, need defuse. Thank you.
I need defuse. Snipers. Junior, stop playing with that stuff.
Oh, I need defuse.
What?
Oh, I'm dead.
Coming.
I'm dead.
We'll figure it out.
How long are we doing?
Access granted.
Actually doing quite fun.
Captain.
Junior, did you get your melatonin earlier? Okay, I'll be checking with Mom. That's what I thought. Mm-hmm. All right, so for this fight, we're gonna get barriers that spawn on left and right. Okay. Once they die, we can stand on the plates that are left and right. Then 3 boxes will appear behind the boss. We shoot the boxes, and from where the boss is standing, the boss will spawn right behind us on the platform we walk in on. Okay. For damage
I'm done this
phase,
fight.
I know. I'm just giving a quick, brief explanation. For damage phase, when we start damage phase on boss, he's gonna spawn a bunch of what are their names? Minotaurs. He's gonna spawn a bunch of them. 3 on left, 3 on right, and they really hurt and they can ruin our careers. So
Can't ruin something I don't have.
you do have a career, and so this is the platform he'll spawn on for damage phase. Okay, I'm pushing the left side.
I'll go left or right.
You can go left or right. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, confused.
Alright, somebody killed on my head, so I couldn't live. I need defuse. Thank you. Also, picking up an orb of light will give you health, and it will stop your defusal, or it'll get rid of your defuse. I fucking missed that nade. Like a champion. Think we're gonna get barriers soon? Maybe. Barriers are up.
Ooh, ghost. I need to go. Oh. Okay.
Fuck, I didn't stun him. Well, I kept him from healing, so I guess that counts for something.
Did you need help with me?
I need diffused.
Defuse him. I got this. I can deal with this guy.
Coming.
If I can hit my precision
3,
shots, I might be able to
2.
do this.
1. Oh, thank you.
I swear my bow bugged out. Awesome. Love it. Fuck. And now the boss wants to shoot me for no fucking reason. Awesome. I need defuse.
I'm coming.
I love how even though I'm fucking putting my reticle perfectly on a crit spot, I'm not getting my precision shot.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I needed a reload right there.
Excuse me, I want him.
Fuck this again.
Little fucking vendetta I had to settle. I got you. You're defused.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste any more time.
Oh, I need you to stand on the plate. What? Wait, are you there, Ghost?
Yeah, I'm trying to fuse him.
Did Ghost just get kicked?
No
Yeah,
fucking way.
Did you
now
get kicked?
now I need to be defused.
You can go stand on the other plate. You got kicked.
I just got kicked.
And I can't invite you back, can I?
I'm pretty sure I can join back in, but we'll see what happens. Because
Oh my god, I
the
just got.
fucking game wants to kick me.
I'm dead.
Yeah, you're gonna have to invite me.
Alright, you're up. I'll invite him in 2 seconds. Fire team is set to close.
At the last fucking boss too. Man, this game sucks. I swear to God, this game sucks sometimes.
I just killed.
Me.
Oh, it doesn't even matter. We just gotta go back to orbit. Doesn't matter. I think I'm about out of time, anyways. Yeah, Hammer, if you want to help him out with that, you definitely can. That build wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, but I know the tether's really good for the end there. I don't know why dude, like my crits were missing. It was just bad. So it is what it is. Unfortunately, chat, I gotta jump off of here because I do gotta get my son ready for bed. He's got school tomorrow, and I got stuff going on. But I do have the stream tomorrow morning. I might be on here. I actually have an idea for a build that I want to do, and I'm probably going to do that tomorrow morning since I didn't get to do it tonight. So, actually, I might set the build up tonight. That's what I might do. Might get that set up and ready to go. So, I have ideas. I got an idea for how I might make some shit work. So, all right. You guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Bye. Boys, say goodbye.
Bye.